Early life and background. Artur Boruc was born on February 20, 1980, in Siedlce, a city located in eastern Poland. Growing up in a modest household, Boruc's early life was deeply influenced by his love for football. His father, a former player, introduced Artur to the sport, and the young boy quickly fell in love with the game. However, it was not just any position that caught Boruc's attention. He found his passion in the goalkeeping role. From a young age, Boruc exhibited the agility, reflexes, and composure that would later define his career. He joined the youth teams at local clubs and began to develop the qualities that would lead him to become one of Poland's most prominent goalkeepers. His family supported his dreams, and Artur's drive and determination saw him progressing quickly through the ranks. The foundation for his professional career was laid in the local clubs of Siedlce, where Boruc first began to showcase his potential. Beginnings of a professional career, Varsovia Warsaw. Artur Boruc's professional journey began at Varsovia Warsaw, a club based in the capital of Poland. He joined their youth academy, where his talent quickly shone through. At Varsovia, he honed his skills as a goalkeeper, impressing coaches and scouts alike with his shot-stopping ability, quick reactions, and leadership from the back. His performances at the youth level soon earned him a spot in the senior squad, and in 1997, Boruc made his debut for the first team. Though Varsovia Warsaw was not one of Poland's most renowned football clubs, it served as a crucial stepping stone for Boruc's development as a goalkeeper. His time at the club gave him his first taste of professional football and provided the perfect stage for him to make a name for himself. The hard work and discipline instilled during his early years paid off, and it wasn't long before Boruc caught the eye of bigger clubs in Poland. Moved to Legia Warsaw. Establishing a reputation. In 2000, Artur Boruc made a pivotal move to Legia Warsaw, one of Poland's most prestigious and successful clubs. This was a career-defining moment as it offered Boruc the platform to showcase his talent at a much higher level. Legia, with its rich history and strong footballing culture, provided Boruc with the perfect environment to grow. Boruc's time at Legia Warsaw was instrumental in shaping his professional career. His performances in goal quickly earned him a reputation as one of the best goalkeepers in the Polish Ekstraklasa. He helped Legia win several Polish Cup titles and also contributed to the club's European campaigns. Boruc's performances on the international stage in European competitions further cemented his status as a rising star. During his 5 years at Legia Warsaw, Boruc established himself as a reliable, fearless goalkeeper capable of making spectacular saves in crucial moments. His reflexes, shot-stopping ability, and command of the penalty area stood out. He was not just a shot stopper but a player who could direct his defense and organize the backline, making him one of the standout figures in Polish football. By 2005, Artur Boruc's name was already well known in Poland, and his performances with Legia earned him a call-up to the national team. Rise to international prominence, Celtic FC. In 2005, after a highly successful spell at Legia Warsaw, Artur Boruc made a significant leap in his career by signing for Celtic FC, one of Scotland's most storied football clubs. The move to Celtic represented both a personal and professional milestone for Boruc, as it allowed him to compete at the top level of European football. In a country where goalkeeping is often under intense scrutiny, Boruc quickly adapted and became a key figure for Celtic. His first season at Celtic was a huge success. Boruc immediately established himself as the team's first-choice goalkeeper, impressing fans and pundits with his consistency and composure in goal. His excellent performances helped Celtic secure the 2005-06 Scottish Premier League title, and Boruc's displays were widely praised. He played a pivotal role in the team's defense, making crucial saves in high-pressure moments. His shot-stopping ability and leadership on the field made him an essential part of Celtic's success during this period. Boruc's time at Celtic proved to be one of the most memorable chapters of his career. He became known for his incredible reflexes and his ability to produce match-winning saves. His command of the penalty area was formidable, and he became one of the most respected goalkeepers in the Scottish Premier League. His charismatic presence in goal earned him the nickname, the Holy Goalie, from Celtic fans, who adored his confidence and fiery personality. He was integral to the team's success during the mid-2000s, and his influence was felt both on and off the pitch. During his time at Celtic, Boruk helped the team win multiple Scottish Premier League titles and Scottish Cups. His performances in European competitions also caught the attention of many, as he made a number of spectacular saves against top-tier opposition. His leadership on the field and his consistency between the sticks earned him a reputation as one of the best goalkeepers in Europe. International career. Poland's number 1 Artur Boruk's success at the club level translated to international recognition, and he became Poland's undisputed number 1 goalkeeper. His national team debut came in 2004. And he was quickly established as the first-choice keeper for Poland. Boruk was an integral part of the 2006 FIFA World Cup squad, although Poland did not advance beyond the group stage. Nevertheless, his inclusion in the squad signified his rise to prominence on the international stage. He was the cornerstone of the Polish defense, and his performances earned him widespread recognition as one of the finest goalkeepers in Europe. In 2008, Boruk was a key figure in Poland's UEFA Euro 2008 campaign, where he showcased his shot-stopping abilities and leadership. Although Poland failed to progress beyond the group stage, Boruk's performances in goal were praised, and his ability to save penalties and produce match-winning saves became well known across Europe. Over the years, Boruk earned over 60 caps for Poland and represented his country in several major international tournaments, including the UEFA Euro 2012 and the 2014 FIFA World Cup qualifiers. Despite facing competition from other Polish goalkeepers, Boruk's reputation and skill ensured that he remained the undisputed number 1 for many years. His consistency and leadership helped Poland stabilize its defense during a period of transition. Move to Fiorentina and Serie A experience. In 2010, after 5 successful seasons at Celtic, Artur Boruk made a move to AC Fiorentina in Italy's Serie A. The move to Italy marked a new chapter in Boruk's career, offering him a chance to compete in one of the top leagues in Europe. Fiorentina, a club with a strong tradition in Serie A, gave Boruk the platform to showcase his talents against some of the best players in the world. During his time at Fiorentina, Boruk faced stiff competition for the starting goalkeeper spot, but he continued to make his mark with a number of standout performances. Though his time in Italy was marked by occasional inconsistency, Boruk still showcased his shot-stopping skills and maintained his reputation as a reliable goalkeeper. His time in Serie A further solidified his standing as one of Europe's top keepers. Early life and beginnings. Jacek Krzyżanowicz was born on January 15, 1979, in Opole, Poland, a city known for its cultural heritage and its historical connection to Polish football. Growing up in this football-loving environment, Krzyżanowicz showed an early interest in the sport, spending countless hours on the fields near his home, kicking the ball around with friends and aspiring to play at a higher level. His natural talent was quickly recognized, and it was clear that football would become his life's pursuit. At the age of 10, Krzyżanowicz joined the local football club Odra Opole, where he began to develop his skills more seriously. His quick feet, agility, and knack for finding space on the field made him a standout player even in his early years. His time at Odra Opole provided a solid foundation for his future career, helping him hone his technical abilities and understanding of the game. Krzyżanowicz was particularly known for his exceptional dribbling and ability to beat defenders, a trait that would become a hallmark of his playing style throughout his career. Rise through the ranks. Krzyżanowicz's impressive performances at Odra Opole caught the attention of scouts from bigger clubs, and at the age of 18, he made the move to Górnik Zabrze, one of Poland's more prominent clubs. Górnik Zabrze, with its rich history and deep connection to Polish football, provided Krzyżanowicz with the opportunity to compete at a higher level. The club was a regular contender in the Ekstraklasa, Poland's top-tier football league, and Krzyżanowicz was determined to make his mark. At Górnik, Krzyżanowicz's growth as a footballer was accelerated. Initially joining the club's youth ranks, he quickly made his way into the senior team due to his impressive performances and relentless work ethic. His time at Górnik Zabrze was marked by steady progression. Krzyżanowicz's pace, dribbling skills, and creativity in the final third made him a vital asset to the team. He played primarily as a winger, using his speed and technical ability to stretch the opposition's defense and create scoring opportunities for his teammates. His performances at Górnik Zabrze in the Ekstraklasa did not go unnoticed, and by 2000, Krzyżanowicz's name began to surface on the radar of Poland's top clubs. Move to Borussia Mönchengladbach. In 2002, Krzyżanówek made a significant leap in his career by moving to Germany, signing with Borussia Mönchengladbach in the Bundesliga. The move was a major step up for the young winger, and it provided him with the chance to prove himself in one of the most competitive leagues in Europe. Borussia Mönchengladbach, though not one of Germany's traditional footballing giants, was a club with a rich history and a strong tradition in developing talented players. Krzyżanówek's time at Borussia Mönchengladbach marked the beginning of his rise on the international stage. He quickly became an important figure for the team, playing predominantly as a left winger, where he showcased his excellent dribbling skills and vision. His ability to cut inside from the left flank and create opportunities for himself and his teammates made him a constant threat on the field. His flair and creativity, combined with his determination and hard work, made him a fan favorite at Borussia Park. During his time in the Bundesliga, Krzyżanówek gained experience against some of Europe's best defenders, which helped him further refine his playing style. He was known for his lightning-fast pace and technical brilliance, making him a handful for defenders. Over the years, he became a key player for Borussia Mönchengladbach, and his consistency was crucial to the club's competitive edge in the league. Move to Bayer Leverkusen. In 2004, after 2 successful seasons at Borussia Mönchengladbach, Krzyżanówek made another major step in his career by joining Bayer Leverkusen, one of the top clubs in Germany. Bayer Leverkusen had a strong reputation for competing in both the Bundesliga and European competitions, and Krzyżanówek was eager to test himself at the highest level. At Bayer Leverkusen, Krzyżanówek's talents flourished. The club's attacking style of play suited his skills perfectly. Known for his ability to whip in dangerous crosses, cut inside and shoot from distance, and link up well with his teammates, Krzyżanówek quickly became an integral part of the team. His versatility allowed him to play both as a winger and an attacking midfielder, where his creativity and precise passing made him a valuable asset to the team. During his time at Bayer Leverkusen, Krzyżanówek earned several personal accolades and helped the club secure multiple top-4 finishes in the Bundesliga. He also represented the club in prestigious European tournaments such as the UEFA Champions League and the UEFA Cup, where his performances against top-tier clubs further solidified his reputation as one of Poland's best footballers. International career with Poland. Krzyżanówek's domestic success did not go unnoticed by the Polish national team. His consistent performances in the Bundesliga, combined with his technical abilities and flair, earned him a place in the national team's squad. He made his debut for Poland in 2000, and over the next several years, he became a key figure for the national team. Krzyżanówek played a prominent role in Poland's 2006 FIFA World Cup qualification campaign, with his contributions in the qualifying matches helping Poland secure a spot in the tournament. At the World Cup in Germany, Krzyżanówek was an important part of the team, starting several matches and showcasing his skill on the international stage. Although Poland did not progress beyond the group stages, Krzyżanówek's performances were a bright spot in an otherwise disappointing campaign. Krzyżanówek was also a key player in Poland's 2008 UEFA European Championship campaign. He played a crucial role in helping Poland qualify for the tournament, contributing with important goals and assists. At the European Championship, Krzyżanówek was one of the standout players, and his ability to create chances and his leadership on the field earned him praise from both fans and pundits alike. Over the course of his international career, Krzyżanówek earned over 60 caps for Poland and scored several important goals. His time with the national team cemented his place as one of the country's best wingers and one of the most consistent players in the Polish squad during the 2000s. Later years and retirement. After his successful stint at Bayer Leverkusen, Krzyżanówek moved to HSV Hamburg in 2009, where he continued to play in the Bundesliga. Although his playing time at Hamburg was more limited, Krzyżanówek's professionalism and experience were still an asset to the team. He remained at the club for several years before making a brief move back to Poland in 2012, where he played for Widzew Łódź in the Ekstraklasa. In the final years of his playing career, Krzyżanówek continued to demonstrate the same work ethic and professionalism that had defined his earlier years. His experience at the highest levels of both domestic and international football made him an invaluable mentor to younger players. After spending one season with Widzew Łódź, Krzyżanówek decided to retire from professional football in 2013. Post-retirement and legacy. After retiring from playing, Krzyżanowicz transitioned into coaching and became involved in football management. He worked with various clubs and youth teams, sharing his vast experience and knowledge of the game with the next generation of players. His insight into the game, particularly in terms of wing play and attacking strategies, made him a respected figure in coaching circles. Jacek Krzyżanowicz is widely regarded as one of the finest wingers in Polish football history. His skill on the ball, his vision, and his ability to create chances for his teammates made him a constant threat on the field. Whether playing for Borussia Mönchengladbach, Bayer Leverkusen, or the Polish national team, Krzyżanowicz consistently delivered high-quality performances, earning respect from both fans and fellow professionals. In Poland, he is remembered not just as a talented footballer, but as a symbol of professionalism, hard work, and dedication. His legacy as one of Poland's most beloved and respected players lives on, both through his achievements on the pitch and his contributions to the next generation of Polish footballers. Early life and background. Mariusz Jop, born on December 18, 1981, in Sosnowiec, Poland, grew up in a city that has a rich footballing history. Sosnowiec, located in southern Poland, provided a nurturing environment for young athletes, and Jop's early introduction to football was heavily influenced by the local culture. From a young age, Jop showed a keen interest in sports, particularly football, which became his passion. His father, a local sportsman, encouraged his early endeavors, and soon Jop was involved in youth teams across Sosnowiec. As a child, Mariusz was known for his competitive nature and love of the game. His natural athleticism and ability to read the game allowed him to stand out among his peers. At the age of 8, Jop joined the youth team of Górnik Zabrze, one of Poland's most successful football clubs. Although he was initially part of the club's youth ranks, it wasn't long before he began to show signs of real talent. His commitment to improving his skills on and off the field helped him rise quickly through the ranks of the youth academy. Jop's passion, discipline, and physical presence as a defender were evident from the start, and his development began to accelerate. Early career at Górnik Zabrze. At Górnik Zabrze, Jop spent the formative years of his career. He initially played for the youth teams, where he impressed coaches with his robust defensive skills, aerial ability, and leadership qualities. His talent did not go unnoticed, and in 2000, he made his professional debut for the senior team in the Polish Ekstraklasa. It was a significant step in his career, and he quickly became an integral part of the team. Górnik Zabrze, a club with a proud tradition, was an ideal environment for Jop to develop as a player. During his early years in the senior squad, he showed immense potential as a central defender, combining physical strength with an intelligent reading of the game. His defensive prowess was matched by a strong work ethic, making him a reliable presence in the heart of the defense. Jop's performances in the Ekstraklasa began to attract attention, and he started to build a reputation as one of the most promising young defenders in Polish football. Throughout his time at Górnik Zabrze, Jop gained invaluable experience, and his performances steadily improved. He helped the team with several solid defensive displays, and his consistency earned him recognition as a key player. The development he experienced at Górnik Zabrze provided the foundation for his future success, both at the domestic and international levels. Moved to Wisła Kraków. In 2004, after several impressive seasons with Górnik Zabrze, Mariusz Jop made a significant move to Wisła Kraków, one of the most successful and well-known football clubs in Poland. The move to Wisła Kraków marked a new chapter in Jop's career, giving him the opportunity to play in a team that was consistently competing at the top of the Polish Football League. At Wisła, Jop quickly adapted to the demands of top-flight football. The competition for places in the team was fierce, but Jop's abilities made him a regular starter. His commanding presence in central defense, coupled with his leadership and tactical awareness, made him an immediate asset to the team. Under the guidance of then-manager Henryk Kasperczak, Wisła Kraków enjoyed domestic success during Jop's time at the club. During his time at Wisła Kraków, Jop won 3 Polish Ekstraklasa titles: 2004-2005, 2007-2008, and 2008-2009, and contributed significantly to the team's defensive solidity. His leadership skills were evident on the field as he organized the backline with precision. Additionally, Diop's physicality and ability to read the game allowed him to neutralize some of the best attackers in Polish football. His performances in the Ekstraklasa and his consistent contributions to Wisła's success made him one of the top defenders in Poland. Move to Russia and international football. In 2009, after establishing himself as one of the best central defenders in Poland, Diop made the decision to move abroad and continue his career in Russia, signing with FC Krylia Sovetov Samara in the Russian Premier League. The move to Russia provided Diop with the opportunity to play in one of Europe's more competitive leagues, further advancing his career. The transition to Russian football was not without its challenges, but Diop's experience, professionalism, and adaptability allowed him to settle into the team quickly. His performances at Krylia Sovetov Samara did not go unnoticed, as he became an important part of the squad in the Russian top tier. Diop continued to showcase his defensive expertise, playing a key role in the team's backline. His ability to read the game, make timely interceptions, and deal with physical aerial challenges made him a formidable presence in Russia. Along with his club career, Mariusz Diop was a regular member of the Polish national team. His first international call-up came in 2005, and he went on to represent Poland in numerous matches. Diop was part of Poland's squad for the 2006 FIFA World Cup, although his involvement in the tournament was limited. Despite not playing a central role in the World Cup, he remained an important member of the national setup, offering his experience and leadership whenever called upon. Diop was also part of Poland's UEFA Euro 2008 and 2012 squads, continuing to play a supporting role at the international level. Throughout his international career, Diop earned 50 caps for Poland and contributed to the team's defensive strength. Though his international career was not as high-profile as some of his teammates, his reliable performances at the back earned him respect from fans and coaches alike. Later career and return to Poland. After his time in Russia, Mariusz Diop returned to Poland in 2013, signing with Zagłębie Lubin, where he hoped to wind down his playing career in familiar surroundings. While at Zagłębie Lubin, Diop brought a wealth of experience to the team, particularly in organizing the defense and mentoring younger players. His leadership skills, tactical understanding, and presence on the pitch made him a crucial member of the squad. During his time with Zagłębie Lubin, Diop continued to demonstrate the same defensive qualities that had made him a standout player in Poland and abroad. His ability to adapt to various playing styles and his consistent performances ensured that he remained a key figure for the club. Although injuries and age gradually limited his playing time, Diop remained a steady and reliable player until his retirement from professional football. Retirement and legacy. Mariusz Diop officially retired from professional football in 2015, bringing an end to a career that spanned over 15 years. After retiring, Diop remained involved in football in various capacities, sharing his experience with younger players and contributing to football development programs in Poland. His career, which saw him play at the highest levels both domestically and internationally, left a lasting impact on Polish football. Diop's legacy is that of a reliable and consistent defender. His leadership on and off the pitch, combined with his tactical understanding, made him one of Poland's most respected central defenders during his era. Though he did not have the most high-profile international career, his contributions to the Polish national team were significant, and his time in the Polish Ekstraklasa is remembered fondly by fans. As a player, Diop embodied the characteristics of a traditional, no-nonsense defender. He was tough in tackles, comfortable with the ball at his feet, and a natural leader on the field. His contributions to the success of Wisła Kraków, as well as his brief but impactful time in Russia, cemented his place in the annals of Polish football. Mariusz Diop's career may not have been filled with the glitz and glamour of some of his peers, but his commitment, consistency, and professionalism made him a true stalwart of Polish football in the 2000s and early 2010s. Legacy and influence on future generations. Mariusz Diop's career has influenced a generation of Polish footballers, particularly central defenders, who have looked up to his solid performances and leadership qualities. He remains a respected figure in Polish football and continues to be remembered for his dedicated approach to the game, his calmness under pressure, and his tactical awareness. In summary, Mariusz Diop's football career is a testament to hard work, persistence, and the ability to succeed at every stage of his journey. From his early days in Sosnowiec to playing for some of Poland's top clubs and representing his national team, Jop's legacy is one of professionalism and excellence. His story is an inspiration to young players and a reminder of the importance of dedication in achieving success in football. Early life and beginnings. Marcin Baszczynski was born on January 15, 1980, in Kraków, Poland, a city steeped in cultural and footballing tradition. Growing up in Kraków, Baszczynski was immersed in the city's rich football history and, from an early age, developed a passion for the sport. He came from a family that appreciated athletics, and his early experiences involved playing a variety of sports, with football standing out as his true calling. Baszczynski's football journey began on the streets and local pitches of Kraków, where he quickly gained recognition for his quick feet, technical ability, and tireless work ethic. His natural talent caught the attention of local football clubs, and at the age of 10, he joined the youth academy of Wisła Kraków, one of Poland's most successful clubs. This marked the beginning of a long association with the club, where Baszczynski would hone his skills and take the first steps toward becoming one of the top footballers in Poland. Development at Wisła Kraków. Wisła Kraków's youth academy was the perfect environment for Baszczynski to develop his skills. The academy offered him access to top-tier coaching, facilities, and a competitive training atmosphere, helping him refine his technical abilities and understanding of the game. It was during these formative years that Baszczynski was recognized for his versatility and intelligence on the pitch, attributes that would serve him well in his later career. After several successful years at the academy, Baszczynski graduated to the senior squad of Wisła Kraków in 1997 at the age of 17. His debut season was marked by a mix of excitement and challenges, as he adapted to the high demands of professional football. He was initially used in a variety of roles, showcasing his ability to play both as a defender and a midfielder, a trait that would become a hallmark of his career. Known for his tactical awareness, Baszczynski quickly gained a reputation for his ability to read the game and anticipate the moves of opponents. Over the next few seasons, Baszczynski established himself as a key player in the team. His performances earned him a spot in the starting 11, and he quickly became one of the most reliable defenders in the Ekstraklasa, Poland's top-tier league. His consistent displays at Wisła Kraków made him a fan favorite, and it was clear that he had the potential to play at the highest level. Success with Wisła Kraków. Baszczynski's rise to prominence at Wisła Kraków was rapid. As a central or right-back, he helped the team to multiple successes in the Ekstraklasa, where Wisła Kraków remained one of the most dominant teams in Polish football. Between 1997 and 2006, Baszczynski won numerous league titles, domestic cups, and super cups, establishing Wisła as a powerhouse of Polish football during this period. His defensive reliability and ability to contribute offensively with timely overlapping runs and crosses made him a key asset to the team. Baszczynski's consistency, combined with his leadership qualities, saw him play an integral part in the club's defense. Along with his tactical intelligence and excellent positioning, he was known for his stamina and determination, making him a constant presence in both defensive and attacking phases. Baszczynski's contribution to Wisła Kraków's success during this period cannot be overstated. He was a key player in one of the most successful eras in the club's history, regularly competing in European competitions and achieving success both domestically and internationally. His time at Wisła Kraków helped solidify his reputation as one of the best defenders in Poland, and he became a symbol of the club's success. International career and national team. Baszczynski's impressive performances at the club level quickly attracted attention from the national team selectors. His first call-up to the Polish national team came in 2004, when he was named to the squad for a friendly against Norway. His versatility and dependable nature made him an appealing option for the Polish coaching staff, and soon he became a regular fixture in the national team's defense. Although Baszczynski's role in the national team was often that of a backup, his contributions were important. He was part of the squad that competed in the 2006 FIFA World Cup in Germany, where he earned significant playing time. While he didn't feature prominently in Poland's opening matches, his presence in the squad underscored his value to the team as a dependable option in case of injury or suspension. His ability to provide defensive cover and his tactical intelligence made him an important asset in the tournament. Over the next several years, Baszczynski remained a regular call-up for Poland, earning multiple caps and playing an integral role in the team's qualifying campaigns for major tournaments such as UEFA Euro 2008 and the 2010 FIFA World Cup. Though his appearances for Poland were limited due to stiff competition for places, Baszczynski's experience and leadership on the field made him an invaluable member of the squad. His professionalism and dedication to the national team left a lasting impact, even if he was not always the first-choice starter. Later years and move abroad. After a successful career at Wisła Kraków, Baszczynski decided to explore opportunities abroad. In 2007, he moved to Ukrainian Premier League club Shenyang Dongjin, where he continued to showcase his defensive abilities. Although the move marked a new chapter in his career, it also represented a departure from his home country and the comfort of playing for Wisła Kraków, a team he had been a part of for over a decade. His time at Shenyang Dongjin helped Baszczynski experience a new footballing culture, and he continued to impress with his solid performances. However, after a few years abroad, Baszczynski made the decision to return to Poland and rejoin his beloved Wisła Kraków. This return was seen as the next logical step in his career, as he was determined to end his playing days where it all began. Retirement and transition to coaching. Baszczynski decided to retire from professional football in 2015, bringing an end to a career that spanned over a decade. His retirement marked the conclusion of a successful journey with Wisła Kraków and the Polish national team, both of which had been integral parts of his footballing life. Following his retirement, Baszczynski transitioned into coaching. His extensive experience at both the club and international levels made him an ideal candidate for roles in youth development and coaching. He joined the Wisła Kraków Youth Academy, where he could mentor young players and share his wealth of knowledge with the next generation of Polish footballers. Baszczynski also took on various roles in football administration, helping to ensure the future development of the sport in Poland. His transition into coaching allowed him to remain closely involved in the football community, continuing to make a positive impact long after his playing days had ended. Legacy and impact. Marcin Baszczynski's legacy as one of Poland's top defenders is well established. He made over 200 appearances for Wisła Kraków and contributed to the club's dominance in Polish football during the late 1990s and early 2000s. His leadership, professionalism, and consistency both at the club and national level earned him respect throughout his career. His versatility, tactical awareness, and reliability were crucial to the success of his teams, and his contributions to Polish football are fondly remembered. Baszczynski's legacy goes beyond just his playing achievements. He is remembered for his work ethic, his commitment to team success, and his passion for the sport. His role in Wisła Krakow's rise to prominence and his contributions to Poland's national team have left an indelible mark on Polish football. Today, he is regarded as a model of consistency, and his influence continues through his work in coaching and youth development. In summary, Marcin Baszczynski's football career was one marked by dedication, versatility, and unwavering commitment to his craft. From his humble beginnings in Kraków to his successful career at Wisła Kraków and with the Polish national team, Baszczynski's journey serves as an inspiration to young players in Poland and beyond. His achievements on the pitch and his impact off it ensure that he will always be remembered as one of Poland's finest defenders. Early life and beginnings. Radosław Sobolewski was born on April 24, 1980, in Świdnica, a small town in southwestern Poland. Growing up in a family with a passion for sports, Sobolewski was introduced to football at an early age. His early years were spent playing in the streets, where he honed his skills and developed a love for the game. Football was a major part of life in Świdnica, and Sobolewski, like many young boys, dreamed of playing professionally one day. At the age of 12, Sobolewski began his official football journey by joining Śląsk Wrocław, a well-established club in Poland. His development at the youth level was swift, and by his mid-teens, he was already showing the potential to make it to the senior squad. Sobolewski's versatility and technical ability stood out early, and he quickly moved through the club's youth system. His hard work and dedication to the sport paid off when he was promoted to the senior team of Śląsk Wrocław. Breakthrough at Śląsk Wrocław. Radosław Sobolewski's professional career began at Śląsk Wrocław, where he made his first team debut at the age of 18. The club, though not one of the top giants in Polish football, had a rich tradition and a strong local fan base. Sobolewski's arrival was met with optimism, as he quickly established himself as a talented midfielder with an excellent range of passing, a tireless work ethic, and an impressive ability to break up opposition attacks. His early years at Śląsk were marked by steady improvement. While not an immediate star, Sobolewski's performances in midfield were noticeable for their consistency. He played as a defensive midfielder, using his vision and tactical awareness to help shield the defense, break up opposition moves, and initiate attacks. His tough but fair tackling, combined with his ability to distribute the ball accurately, made him a vital part of the team. Sobolewski's skill set, though not flashy, was effective, and he quickly gained the trust of coaches and teammates alike. Despite Śląsk Wrocław's relatively modest standing in Polish football, Sobolewski's potential was undeniable. His performances in the Ekstraklasa, Poland's top-tier league, earned him recognition as one of the league's most promising young players. By the early 2000s, it was clear that Sobolewski was a player destined for greater things, and soon, bigger clubs began to show interest. Move to Wisła Kraków. In 2005, Sobolewski made the move to Wisła Kraków, one of the most successful and popular football clubs in Poland. This was a significant step up in his career, as Wisła Kraków was not only a giant in Polish football but also regularly participated in European competitions. The club's ambitious goals aligned perfectly with Sobolewski's own aspirations to make an impact on both the domestic and international stage. At Wisła Kraków, Sobolewski's influence in midfield grew. He became a key player for the team, known for his exceptional work rate, passing ability, and leadership on the pitch. The club's midfield was now strengthened by his presence, and he quickly formed a strong partnership with fellow midfielders. Sobolewski's defensive skills allowed him to break down opposing attacks, while his distribution and ability to control the tempo of the game were invaluable in Wisła's success. Under the guidance of coaches like Maciej Skorża, Sobolewski helped Wisła Kraków dominate Polish football. The club won several Ekstraklasa titles, with Sobolewski playing a central role in their success. His leadership qualities also came to the forefront during this period. He was known for being vocal on the field, organizing the team and maintaining high standards of discipline. His reliability, both defensively and offensively, earned him the respect of teammates and fans alike. During his time at Wisła Kraków, Sobolewski also made a significant impact in European competitions. He played in the UEFA Champions League and UEFA Europa League and showcased his abilities against some of Europe's top clubs. His performances at the international level helped solidify his reputation as one of Poland's top midfielders. International career. Sobolewski's domestic success with Wisła Kraków did not go unnoticed by the Polish national team. He earned his first call-up to the senior team in 2002 and went on to make over 30 appearances for Poland, playing a vital role in the country's midfield for over a decade. Sobolewski was known for his tireless work ethic and his ability to disrupt the opposition's rhythm. He was not a player who would dominate the headlines with flashy goals or dazzling assists, but his consistency and ability to do the dirty work in the midfield earned him a place in the national team's starting lineup. He played an important role in Poland's 2006 FIFA World Cup qualification campaign and was included in the squad for the tournament in Germany. At the 2006 FIFA World Cup, Sobolewski appeared in Poland's matches, contributing to the team's defensive solidity and helping them in their battles in the midfield. Although Poland did not progress far in the competition, Sobolewski's performances were notable for their determination and focus. In addition to his World Cup appearance, Sobolewski was also a key figure in Poland's qualification for the 2008 UEFA European Championship. However, Poland's poor performance in the tournament meant that Sobolewski did not get the opportunity to shine on the continental stage as he had hoped. Despite this, Sobolewski remained a key player for the national team, earning regular selections due to his solid performances and reliability. Return to Poland and later years. After several successful years with Wisła Kraków, Sobolewski moved to Górnik Zabrze in 2014, another prominent club in Poland's top division. At Górnik, Sobolewski continued to display his leadership and technical ability, guiding a younger team and helping to stabilize the midfield. His experience and tactical understanding of the game remained invaluable, even as his career entered its twilight years. Sobolewski's time at Górnik Zabrze was more about mentoring younger players and contributing to the team's overall development. His performances remained solid, and he continued to be a key figure in the team's setup. His experience in European competitions and his wealth of knowledge about the game helped the team stay competitive in Poland's challenging top tier. By the time Sobolewski retired from professional football, he had become one of the most respected figures in Polish football. His contribution to both club and national team football was immense, and his influence on Polish footballing culture remained significant. Retirement and coaching career. After retiring from playing, Sobolewski transitioned into coaching, taking on roles that allowed him to share his vast experience with the next generation of footballers. He became involved with youth coaching and worked to develop young talent, particularly in the defensive and midfield positions where he had excelled during his playing career. His deep understanding of the game, his leadership qualities, and his tactical knowledge made him a natural fit for coaching. Sobolewski's transition from player to coach was smooth, as his career had been built on hard work, dedication, and intelligence. He was widely regarded as one of Poland's most reliable and cerebral midfielders, and he used these attributes to nurture young players in various coaching positions. Early life and football beginnings. Tomasz Kuszczak was born on March 20, 1982, in Siedlce, a city located in eastern Poland. Growing up in a modest household, Kuszczak developed an early interest in football, influenced by his father, who was a keen amateur player. From a young age, Tomasz showed a natural affinity for the sport, particularly for goalkeeping. His parents enrolled him in a local football academy, where Kuszczak's exceptional shot-stopping ability quickly began to shine. As a teenager, Kuszczak joined the youth ranks of Promień Siedlce, a local club that provided him with the foundational training he needed to excel. Despite his small-town origins, Kuszczak's talent did not go unnoticed, and by the age of 15, he moved to the Jagiellonia Białystok youth team, one of the prominent academies in the region. His time at Jagiellonia Białystok would prove to be a pivotal moment in his career, laying the groundwork for his transition to professional football. Professional debut and early career. Kuszczak made his professional debut with Jagiellonia Białystok at the age of 17 in the Polish second division. His performances quickly drew attention, with many considering him one of the brightest young goalkeeping prospects in Poland. Although he was still developing, Kuszczak showed immense composure for his age, standing out with his agility, reflexes, and ability to command his penalty area. In 2002, after impressing in the second tier of Polish football, Kuszczak signed for ŁKS Łódź, a club competing in the Polish Ekstraklasa. His time at ŁKS Łódź marked the beginning of his career in Poland's top-flight football. Kuszczak quickly established himself as the first-choice goalkeeper, and his performances helped the team to remain competitive in the league. His shot-stopping skills and leadership at the back were key factors in ŁKS Łódź's defensive stability during his tenure. However, despite his solid performances in Poland, Kuszczak's potential was clear to scouts across Europe. His performances with ŁKS Łódź earned him a move to Znicz Pruszków in 2004, a club where he would continue to sharpen his skills and gain exposure to higher levels of competition. Move to the United Kingdom and rise in English football. In 2006, after years of solid performances in Poland, Kuszczak made the ambitious decision to move abroad, signing with West Bromwich Albion in England's Premier League. His move to one of the UK's oldest football clubs marked a new chapter in his career, as he moved from Polish football to the highly competitive English top flight. Kuszczak joined West Bromwich Albion initially on loan, and his performances during the 2006-07 season quickly established him as one of the most promising goalkeepers in the Premier League. His superb reflexes, excellent distribution, and composure under pressure earned him a permanent move to the club in 2007. Kuszczak quickly became a fan favorite due to his incredible shot-stopping ability and his solid consistency at the back. His presence between the posts played a significant role in West Bromwich Albion's strong defense during the 2007-2008 season. During his time at West Brom, Kuszczak's performances were widely praised, and his ability to save penalty shots and make crucial saves earned him a reputation as a reliable goalkeeper. However, despite his strong performances, West Bromwich Albion struggled to maintain their Premier League status, and after a disappointing relegation in 2009, Kuszczak found himself looking for a new challenge. Move to Manchester United and big success. In 2009, Kuszczak made a high-profile move to Manchester United, one of the most successful clubs in the history of English football. Signing with the Red Devils marked the pinnacle of Kuszczak's career at the time. At Manchester United, he was brought in as a backup goalkeeper to the legendary Edwin van der Sar but quickly realized that his journey to regular first-team football would be challenging. Kuszczak's time at Manchester United was characterized by both the pressure of being a backup goalkeeper and the excitement of playing for a club with such a rich history and a star-studded roster. While van der Sar remained the undisputed number one, Kuszczak made several appearances in domestic competitions, especially in the FA Cup and League Cup, where he had the opportunity to show his abilities on the big stage. His performances in these cup competitions were solid, and Kuszczak's agility and excellent shot-stopping earned him praise from United supporters. One of the most memorable moments of his time at the club was in 2010, when he kept a clean sheet against Arsenal in the FA Cup. Despite being a backup goalkeeper, Kuszczak's time at Manchester United allowed him to train alongside some of the best goalkeepers in the world, learning from the likes of Edwin van der Sar, while also winning numerous domestic titles, including the Premier League and FA Cup. However, his appearances remained sporadic, and as van der Sar's career came to an end in 2011, Kuszczak found his chances at Manchester United diminishing even further. In 2012, after 4 seasons at the club, Kuszczak was loaned out to Wigan Athletic for a brief spell, where he gained some valuable playing time. Returned to Poland and continued success. After leaving Manchester United in 2012, Kuszczak returned to Poland, where he joined Lech Poznan for a short stint. His experience playing in England and for one of the world's most prominent clubs allowed him to quickly adapt back to the competitive Polish football scene. Kuszczak's time at Lech Poznan was relatively short, but he managed to secure a key role in the team's defense, where he proved instrumental in their efforts in domestic competitions. In the years following his return to Poland, Kuszczak continued to play for several clubs, including Pogoń Szczecin and Zagłębie Lubin, both of which were competing in Poland's Ekstraklasa. As one of the more experienced goalkeepers in the league, Kuszczak provided valuable leadership and steady performances between the posts. Though not as high-profile as his time at Manchester United, Kuszczak continued to play at a competitive level, contributing significantly to the teams he represented. International career. Kuszczak's international career with the Poland national team was also an important chapter in his career, although it was not as extensive as many of his peers. He made his debut for Poland in 2004, and his consistent performances in club football helped him earn a regular place in the national team squad. Kuszczak was part of the Poland national team for several years, representing his country in major tournaments, including UEFA Euro 2008 and the 2010 FIFA World Cup qualifiers. Although Kuszczak never became the undisputed number one for Poland, he was widely respected for his professionalism and contributions to the team's defense. He played an important role as a backup goalkeeper in various campaigns, serving as a reliable option whenever called upon by coaches. Legacy and retirement. Kuszczak officially retired from professional football in 2018, ending a career that spanned over 2 decades. While his time at Manchester United remains the most high-profile period of his career, Kuszczak's contributions to Polish football and his performances in domestic leagues cannot be overlooked. Known for his solid technique, reflexes and shot-stopping ability, Kuszczak was regarded as one of the most consistent goalkeepers of his generation. Post-retirement, Kuszczak has stayed involved in football by participating in coaching and working as a pundit. He remains a respected figure in Polish football, both for his club achievements and his contribution to the national team. His legacy as a reliable, hard-working goalkeeper is firmly established, and he will always be remembered for his time in Poland's top league and for his role at one of the biggest clubs in the world, Manchester United. Early life and beginnings. Maciej Żurawski was born on January 12, 1976, in Szczecin, Poland. Growing up in a city steeped in rich sporting culture, Żurawski was drawn to football at an early age. His passion for the sport was evident, and it didn't take long for his talent to be recognized. His father, a former footballer, was an influential figure in shaping Maciej's love for the game, and he often accompanied him to local matches, inspiring a deep connection to football. Żurawski began his journey with the sport by joining the youth ranks of Zawisza Szczecin, a club that laid the foundation for his footballing career. From a young age, his goal-scoring instinct, pace, and technical abilities were apparent. As he progressed through the youth system, his potential was clear to all who watched him play, and it wasn't long before he moved to Świecie Szczecin, a local club where he continued to develop as a forward. In his early years at Świecie Szczecin, Żurawski showcased his goal-scoring ability, which attracted attention from scouts across Poland. His performances quickly earned him a reputation as one of the most promising young talents in the country. Move to the big leagues. Widzew Łódź. In 1996, at the age of 20, Żurawski made the move to Widzew Łódź, one of Poland's premier football clubs at the time. Widzew was a team with a proud history, and it provided Żurawski with the perfect platform to showcase his abilities in the Ekstraklasa, Poland's top football division. At Widzew Łódź, Żurawski quickly established himself as a key player. His combination of technical finesse, speed, and ability to score from a variety of positions on the field made him one of the standout forwards in the Polish league. He played primarily as a striker, but his versatility allowed him to be deployed as a winger as well. During his time at Widzew, he impressed with his remarkable consistency, scoring numerous goals and assisting on others. His performances were crucial in Widzew Łódź's continued success in domestic competitions, and his value as a player increased with each passing season. Żurawski's ability to play under pressure and deliver on big occasions soon earned him a place in the Polish national team. His performances at the club level were simply too good to overlook, and in 1999, he made his debut for Poland in a match against Slovakia, a pivotal moment in his career that would set the stage for his international journey. Rise to prominence. Celtic and European glory. In 2005, Żurawski's reputation as one of the most talented Polish strikers of his generation led him to make a significant career move. He signed with Celtic Football Club, one of Scotland's biggest and most successful clubs. Celtic's renowned manager, Gordon Strachan, was instrumental in bringing Żurawski to Parkhead, recognizing his skill set and potential to strengthen the club's attacking options. His time at Celtic proved to be a defining chapter in Żurawski's career. Joining a club with a strong European pedigree allowed him to experience the highs and lows of European football, including playing in the UEFA Champions League. In his first season with Celtic, Żurawski made an immediate impact, scoring goals in both domestic and international competitions. His pace, intelligent movement off the ball, and clinical finishing made him a constant threat in the attacking third. Żurawski's ability to play as a center forward or as a second striker made him a valuable asset to Celtic's attacking unit. He formed an impressive partnership with other talented forwards, including Henrik Larsson and Sean Maloney. Together, they helped Celtic win the Scottish Premier League title in the 2005-06 season, as well as the Scottish League Cup in 2006. His most memorable performances for Celtic came in European competitions, where he was often tasked with leading the line against some of the best teams in Europe. In the 2006-07 season, Żurawski scored crucial goals in Celtic's run to the UEFA Champions League knockout stages, solidifying his reputation as a reliable performer on the European stage. Although his time at Celtic was relatively short, it was a highly successful period in which he demonstrated his skill, work ethic, and ability to deliver when it mattered most. International career with Poland. Żurawski's international career with Poland was equally successful. After making his debut in 1999, he became an integral part of the national team over the next decade. Known for his ability to score goals in important matches, he played in major international tournaments, including the 2002 FIFA World Cup and the 2006 FIFA World Cup. His performances for the national team were often key to Poland's successes. Especially during the 2006 FIFA World Cup qualification campaign, where he was one of the standout performers. He scored several crucial goals in the qualifiers, helping Poland secure a spot in the tournament. At the World Cup in Germany, although Poland did not progress beyond the group stages, Żurawski's performances were among the few bright spots, and he continued to demonstrate his ability to compete at the highest level. Żurawski also played a significant role in Poland's qualification for the 2008 UEFA European Championship, which marked a major milestone for Polish football. His leadership on and off the field, combined with his goal-scoring ability, made him a vital member of the team. Despite Poland's early exit from the tournament, Żurawski's contributions were highly valued, and he remained one of the country's most experienced and respected players. In total, Żurawski earned 66 caps for Poland and scored 17 goals, a solid record that made him one of the most important forwards in the history of Polish football. Later career and return to Poland. In 2007, after 2 successful seasons at Celtic, Żurawski moved back to Poland, signing with Wisła Kraków, one of the country's top football clubs. The move to Wisła Kraków allowed him to return to the Ekstraklasa after several years in Scotland, and he quickly re-established himself as one of the top players in the league. During his time at Wisła Kraków, Żurawski continued to impress with his goal-scoring ability, vision, and leadership. He played a vital role in the club's continued success, contributing to their dominance in Polish football. He helped the team secure the Ekstraklasa title in the 2007-08 and 2009-10 seasons, further solidifying his legacy as one of the best Polish players of his generation. In the latter stages of his career, Żurawski also had brief stints at Górnik Zabrze and Lechia Gdańsk. But it was at Wisła Kraków where he had the most significant impact during the final years of his playing days. His leadership and wealth of experience were crucial in guiding younger players, and his goal-scoring prowess remained an asset even as he entered his 30s. Retirement and legacy. Żurawski retired from professional football in 2012. After a career that spanned over 15 years. Upon his retirement, he left behind a remarkable legacy in both Polish and international football. His ability to score goals, his sharp footballing mind, and his leadership on the field made him a respected figure in the footballing community. Following his retirement, Żurawski transitioned into a variety of roles, including media appearances and football management. His wealth of knowledge about the game, particularly his experiences at the top levels of European football, made him a sought-after figure for coaching and football-related projects. He also continued his involvement with Polish football, offering guidance to the next generation of players. Żurawski is regarded as one of Poland's best forwards of the 21st century. His time at Celtic, Wisła Kraków, and his contributions to the Polish national team solidified his place among the country's footballing greats. His consistency, ability to perform on big stages, and his knack for scoring crucial goals made him a key figure in both domestic and international football. Today, Maciej Żurawski is remembered as a footballer who combined technical excellence with hard work and leadership. His contributions to Polish football, both at the club and international levels, continue to inspire future generations of players, and his legacy remains an integral part of Poland's footballing history. Early life and football beginnings. Mirosław Szymkowiak was born on November 12, 1976, in Ruda Śląska, a city located in the southern part of Poland. Growing up in a family with a passion for football, it was almost inevitable that Szymkowiak would follow in the footsteps of many other Polish footballers and pursue the sport from a young age. As a child, he was often seen playing in the local parks, developing his skills as a midfielder. His early exposure to football laid the foundation for what would become a distinguished career in both Polish and international football. Szymkowiak's talent was evident even at a young age. His ability to control the ball, his vision, and his passing range were attributes that set him apart from his peers. By the age of 12, he had joined the youth ranks of Górnik Zabrze, a club renowned for its strong football tradition. His early years in the club's academy were formative, helping him hone his technical abilities and prepare for a professional career. At Górnik Zabrze, Szymkowiak was mentored by seasoned coaches who recognized his potential. His performances with the youth team were impressive, which led to his promotion to the senior squad at just 17 years old. It was during this time that he made his first appearances in Poland's Ekstraklasa, the country's top division. A significant step for a young player in such a competitive league. Professional debut and rise in Polish football. In 1994, at the age of 18, Mirosław Szymkowiak made his professional debut for Górnik Zabrze in the Ekstraklasa. His first season in the senior team was marked by a steep learning curve. But Szymkowiak quickly adapted to the intensity of top-flight football. His performances as a central midfielder, combining creativity with defensive discipline, were instrumental in the club's solid performances during the mid-90s. His versatility as a midfielder was an asset to the team. Whether playing deeper in a holding role or pushing forward to support the attack, Szymkowiak's ability to read the game allowed him to excel in multiple positions in the midfield. His passing range, vision, and technical proficiency stood out, and it wasn't long before he caught the eye of other clubs in the league. By the late 1990s, Szymkowiak had become one of the most promising midfielders in Poland, earning recognition for his exceptional passing and his ability to orchestrate play from the center of the park. His performances in the Ekstraklasa earned him a reputation as one of Poland's top midfielders. And it wasn't long before he was linked with a move abroad. Move to Turkish football. A new challenge. In 2001, Szymkowiak made a bold move to Turkey, signing with Trabzonspor, one of the country's most popular and successful clubs. The move to the Turkish Super League marked a new chapter in his career, as he sought to prove himself at an even higher level of competition. At Trabzonspor, he joined a team with a rich history and a passionate fan base, known for their attacking style of football. Szymkowiak quickly made an impact in Turkey, where he became a central figure in the midfield. His vision, technical ability, and composure on the ball earned him the respect of his teammates and opponents alike. One of his most notable attributes was his ability to deliver precise and dangerous set pieces, an asset that proved invaluable during his time at the club. Whether it was a free kick, a corner, or a long-range pass, Szymkowiak's delivery was consistently accurate, making him one of the best in the league. His contributions helped Trabzonspor maintain a competitive edge in the Super League and earn a spot in European competitions. Over the course of his 6 years at the club, Szymkowiak became a fan favorite, admired for his skillful performances and his consistent contribution to the team's success. International success with Poland. As Mirosław Szymkowiak's career flourished at Trabzonspor, he also began to make a significant impact on the international stage. Having already represented Poland at various youth levels, he earned his first call-up to the senior national team in 1997. His performances in the Ekstraklasa and later in the Turkish Super League made him a regular fixture in the Polish squad, and his reputation as a skillful and reliable midfielder grew. Szymkowiak was an integral part of the Poland national team during the early 2000s, featuring prominently in their qualification campaigns for major tournaments. He played a key role in helping Poland qualify for the 2002 FIFA World Cup in South Korea and Japan, although the team was eliminated in the group stages. Despite Poland's early exit, Szymkowiak's performances on the international stage were impressive, and he continued to be a fixture in the squad. He was also part of Poland's squad for the 2006 FIFA World Cup in Germany. Szymkowiak's experience and leadership in the midfield proved crucial during Poland's campaign, although the team was once again eliminated in the group stage. Throughout his international career, Szymkowiak earned 63 caps for Poland, scoring 5 goals. His passing ability, composure under pressure, and knack for creating opportunities made him a key figure in the Polish midfield for nearly a decade. Szymkowiak was also part of the squad that competed in the 2008 UEFA European Championship. Although Poland didn't make it past the group stages, the experience of playing in such a prestigious tournament was a highlight of his international career. Return to Poland and later years. After his successful tenure in Turkey, Mirosław Szymkowiak returned to Poland in 2007, joining Wisła Kraków, one of the most successful clubs in Polish football history. The move to Wisła Kraków was seen as a homecoming for the midfielder, who had spent much of his career abroad. His experience and leadership were invaluable assets to the team, and he quickly became a key figure in the midfield. At Wisła Kraków, Szymkowiak helped the club achieve domestic success, contributing to the team's Ekstraklasa titles in the 2007-08 and 2009-10 seasons. His passing range, vision, and experience made him an indispensable part of the team. His leadership both on and off the pitch played a crucial role in the club's domestic dominance during the late 2000s and early 2010s. Szymkowiak's time at Wisła Kraków also saw him play a significant role in European competitions, helping the team compete in the UEFA Cup and Champions League qualifiers. His experience in European football was vital, especially during matches against top-tier teams. In 2012, after a distinguished career in both Poland and abroad, Szymkowiak announced his retirement from professional football. At the time of his retirement, he was regarded as one of the most skilled Polish midfielders of his generation, known for his vision, passing accuracy, and leadership on the field. Legacy and post-retirement. Mirosław Szymkowiak's legacy in Polish football remains significant. He is remembered as a highly talented and intelligent midfielder whose passing ability, composure, and set-piece delivery made him one of the best in his position during his prime. His contributions to both his club and national team have earned him a place among the top Polish footballers of the 21st century. After retiring from football, Szymkowiak remained active within the football community. He took on various roles in coaching and mentoring, helping to develop the next generation of Polish footballers. His deep understanding of the game, combined with his wealth of experience from playing at the highest level, made him a sought-after figure in coaching circles. Szymkowiak's commitment to the game, his love for football, and his legacy as one of Poland's finest midfielders will continue to inspire future generations of Polish footballers. His career is a testament to the power of hard work, technical ability, and leadership both on and off the pitch. Early life and beginnings. Kamil Kosowski was born on February 18, 1981 in Wrocław, Poland, a city known for its rich cultural heritage and vibrant football scene. Growing up in Wrocław, Kosowski developed an early passion for football, participating in local matches and quickly showing his talent for the sport. His parents were supportive of his athletic aspirations, and his natural abilities on the field led him to pursue football at a higher level. Kosowski's early football education began in the local youth ranks, where he spent time honing his skills in the Wrocław-based Ślęza Wrocław Youth Academy. His technical skill, speed, and sharp footballing intelligence were evident from a young age. As he progressed through the youth system, it became apparent that Kosowski was destined for a career in professional football, with his performances drawing the attention of scouts from across Poland. Rise to prominence at Ślęza Wrocław. As a promising young player, Kosowski's transition from youth football to the senior ranks came when he was just 16 years old. He joined the senior team of Ślęza Wrocław, a club competing in the Polish lower divisions. Kosowski's rise through the ranks was swift, and his talent quickly stood out in matches. Playing as a winger, his pace, dribbling ability, and flair made him a constant threat on the field. Kosowski's ability to beat defenders and deliver precise crosses made him a key player for the team, and it was only a matter of time before bigger clubs came calling. Despite his relatively young age, Kosowski's performances at Ślęza Wrocław didn't go unnoticed, and soon he earned a move to one of the Ekstraklasa clubs, Polonia Warsaw. Move to Polonia Warsaw. In 2000, at the age of 19, Kamil Kosowski joined Polonia Warsaw, one of the top clubs in Poland. His arrival at the club marked a significant step in his career, as he transitioned to top-flight football in Poland's Ekstraklasa. Kosowski was eager to prove himself at this higher level, and his time at Polonia Warsaw helped to accelerate his development as a professional footballer. At Polonia Warsaw, Kosowski became a regular in the starting lineup, and his performances caught the eye of both domestic and international football observers. As a winger, he had a direct playing style characterized by pace, flair, and a keen eye for goal. His dribbling and crossing ability made him a constant threat in attacking situations, and he soon became one of the standout players in the Ekstraklasa. His time at Polonia Warsaw helped him develop a more refined footballing intelligence. Under the guidance of experienced coaches, Kosowski learned to combine his natural ability with a more tactical understanding of the game. His ability to deliver incisive passes and contribute to both the attacking and defensive phases made him a valuable asset for the team. Success with Wisła Kraków. In 2004, after several successful seasons with Polonia Warsaw, Kosowski moved to Wisła Kraków, one of the most prestigious football clubs in Poland. This was a major step in his career, as Wisła Kraków was a dominant force in Polish football at the time. Kosowski's arrival at the club was met with high expectations, and he quickly became a key player for the team. At Wisła Kraków, Kosowski flourished under the guidance of the club's coaching staff. He played an essential role in the team's attacking play, operating as a left winger and contributing significantly with his dribbling skills, crossing, and ability to score goals. His pace on the ball and ability to beat defenders became a central feature of Wisła's offensive tactics. During his time at Wisła Kraków, Kosowski helped the team secure multiple Ekstraklasa titles and domestic cups. His contributions in key matches and his consistency on the pitch made him one of the club's most influential players. He became a fan favorite for his passion, work rate, and dynamic performances. Kosowski's tenure at Wisła Kraków solidified his reputation as one of Poland's top footballers. And he earned a call-up to the Polish national team. His successful spell at Wisła was marked by notable performances in both domestic and international competitions, including European club tournaments like the UEFA Champions League and UEFA Cup, now Europa League. National team call-up and international career. Kosowski's strong performances at Wisła Kraków earned him a spot in the Polish national team, making his debut in 2004. He quickly established himself as an important player for the national team, known for his pace, flair, and ability to provide key crosses from the wing. His contribution was especially important in Poland's qualification campaigns for international tournaments, including the 2006 FIFA World Cup and UEFA Euro 2008. Kosowski was part of Poland's squad for the 2006 FIFA World Cup in Germany, where the team performed admirably, even though they were unable to progress beyond the group stages. Kosowski's ability to provide width and attacking options on the left side was a key feature of the national team's play. While Poland didn't advance far in the tournament, Kosowski's performances were highly regarded. Kosowski continued to be a fixture in the Polish national team for several years, participating in various qualifiers and international friendlies. His experience and leadership on the field made him a valuable player for Poland, even as the team went through periods of transition. His national team career spanned multiple years, with Kosowski earning numerous caps and contributing to the team's competitive campaigns on the international stage. Transfer to VfB Stuttgart and foreign adventures. In 2007, after his success with Wisła Kraków, Kosowski made the move to Germany, signing with VfB Stuttgart in the Bundesliga. This move marked a new chapter in his career, as he took on the challenge of competing in one of Europe's top leagues. Playing in Germany's top-flight league offered Kosowski the opportunity to develop further and showcase his abilities at a higher level. His time at VfB Stuttgart was short-lived, however, as Kosowski struggled with consistent first-team football and was often used as a backup player. Despite his challenges in Germany, Kosowski's experiences abroad were valuable, and he gained further exposure to the international football scene. Return to Poland and final years. After his time in Germany, Kosowski returned to Poland in 2009 to continue his career with Cracovia, a club based in Kraków. Returning to his hometown allowed Kosowski to play at a high level in the Ekstraklasa once again, contributing his experience and leadership to Cracovia's squad. He played an important role in stabilizing the team's performance, providing both attacking width and defensive solidity as required. Kosowski's time at Cracovia was marked by consistency, and he became a mentor for younger players in the squad. He continued to display his trademark pace and vision on the ball, despite being in the later stages of his career. His leadership on and off the pitch was instrumental in Cracovia's efforts to remain competitive in the league. Retirement and coaching career. After several successful years in Polish football, Kosowski decided to retire from professional football in 2015. By the time he retired, he had played for some of the top clubs in Poland and earned over 40 caps for the Polish national team. His football career spanned over 15 years, and he left behind a legacy as one of the top Polish wingers of his generation. Following his retirement, Kosowski transitioned into coaching and football management. His extensive experience as a player, combined with his deep understanding of the game, made him an ideal candidate for coaching. He began working with youth teams and developing coaching methods aimed at nurturing the next generation of Polish football talent. Kosowski's coaching career has seen him take on various roles within the Polish football structure. He is known for his emphasis on developing young players and his commitment to fostering a positive footballing environment. His deep passion for the sport and his desire to contribute to Polish football's future make him an important figure in the country's football community. Early life and football beginnings. Grzegorz Rosiak was born on January 12, 1981, in Będzin, a city located in southern Poland. Growing up in a working-class family, Rosiak was introduced to football at a very young age. His father, a sports enthusiast, often took him to local football matches, where Rosiak developed a passion for the game. It was clear from the start that he had a natural talent for football, and by the age of 7, he began playing for his first youth team, Gornik Zabrze. In his early years, Rosiak honed his skills as a forward. His talent was quickly recognized by coaches, who saw his potential as a goal-scoring striker. His powerful frame and keen sense of positioning on the pitch made him a force to be reckoned with. It wasn't long before his abilities caught the eye of larger clubs in Poland, and in his teenage years, he joined Górnik Zabrze's senior team, which marked the beginning of his professional career. Professional debut and rise in Polish football. Rosiak's breakthrough came in 1999, when, at the age of 18, he made his debut for Górnik Zabrze in the Ekstraklasa, Poland's top-tier football league. His early years with the team were challenging, as Górnik Zabrze struggled to maintain their position in the league. However, Rosiak's performances stood out. As a young striker, he showcased his finishing ability, power in the air, and excellent hold-up play, all attributes that would define his playing style for years to come. His breakout season came in 2001, when he was one of the league's top scorers. Rosiak's ability to score goals from both inside the box and from long range made him an invaluable asset to Górnik Zabrze. His work ethic and goal-scoring instinct earned him a reputation as one of Poland's brightest attacking talents. It wasn't long before the national team scouts started to take notice. Moved to abroad and establishing himself in English football. Rosiak's performances in the Ekstraklasa were enough to attract the attention of clubs from outside Poland, and in 2004, he made the move to England, signing with Southampton FC in the Premier League. The move to the English top tier marked a significant step in Rosiak's career, as he sought to test his skills against some of the best defenders in the world. Despite the high expectations, Rosiak's time at Southampton proved to be challenging. His debut season in the Premier League was difficult, with the striker struggling to adapt to the pace and intensity of English football. He showed glimpses of his potential but was not able to establish himself as a first-team regular. His inability to secure a regular starting spot led to a series of loan moves in subsequent years. In 2005, Rosiak moved to Wigan Athletic on loan, where he had a somewhat more successful stint. He gained valuable experience and played more regularly, although his spell in the Premier League was still mixed. His time at Wigan gave Rosiak the exposure and game time he needed, but it was clear that his time in England was not going to be as fruitful as he had hoped. Return to Poland and success with Wisła Kraków. After his unsuccessful stints in England, Rosiak returned to Poland in 2007, signing for Wisła Kraków, one of the top clubs in the Ekstraklasa. This move proved to be a turning point in his career, as he regained his form and flourished in Poland. Playing for Wisła Kraków, Rosiak rediscovered his goal-scoring touch, becoming one of the league's top scorers during his time with the club. At Wisła Kraków, Rosiak became known for his powerful presence in the air and his clinical finishing. He was often deployed as a target man, using his strength and aerial ability to score goals from crosses and set pieces. His partnership with other attacking players, including Marek Kończyk and Paweł Brożek, helped Wisła Kraków achieve domestic success, winning the Ekstraklasa title in the 2007-08 season. Rosiak's second spell in Polish football was a major success, as he not only helped Wisła Kraków win domestic honors but also re-established his reputation as one of Poland's top strikers. His ability to score in both domestic competitions and European club competitions helped elevate his status in the country's footballing landscape. International career. While Rosiak was building a successful club career, his performances also earned him a place in the Poland national team. He made his debut for Poland in 2003, at the age of 22, and was part of the squad that competed in various international tournaments. His first few years in the national team were a bit inconsistent, as he struggled to establish himself as a key player. However, Rosiak's performances for Wisła Kraków led to regular call-ups to the national team, and by the late 2000s, he became a fixture in the squad. He was part of the Polish team that competed in the 2006 FIFA World Cup, though the team struggled to make an impact in the tournament. Despite Poland's early exit, Rosiak's performances for the national team remained solid, and he continued to be a reliable option for the national coach. One of his most memorable moments with the Polish national team came in the Euro 2008 qualifiers, where Rosiak's goals and strong performances helped secure Poland's place in the tournament. While Poland's campaign in the competition was disappointing, Rosiak's role in helping his team qualify remains one of the highlights of his international career. He earned 29 caps for Poland, scoring 4 goals during his time with the national team. Return to Turkey and final years. After his successful stint at Wisła Kraków, Rosiak took the opportunity to play abroad once again, moving to Turkey in 2011. He signed with Kasımpaşa SK, a club in the Turkish Super League. Although his time in Turkey was relatively short, Rosiak continued to show his goal-scoring instincts and his ability to hold up the ball. Despite injuries and limited game time, Rosiak's brief stint in Turkey added another international experience to his footballing career. In 2012, Rosiak moved to Polska and played for Piast Gliwice. His final years as a professional footballer saw him play for several clubs across Poland, including Arka Gdynia, where he continued to contribute his experience and leadership to the teams he played for. After a number of seasons in Poland, Rosiak officially announced his retirement from professional football in 2016. Legacy and post-retirement. After retiring from football, Rosiak's legacy as one of Poland's most talented and hard-working strikers remains intact. His career, which spanned over 2 decades, saw him play in multiple countries and make significant contributions to his clubs. Known for his physicality, aerial ability, and clinical finishing, Rosiak earned respect both domestically and internationally. In the years following his retirement, Rosiak transitioned into coaching, working with younger players and helping them hone their technical skills. His experience playing at the top levels of football and his deep understanding of the game made him a valuable asset in Polish football development. Rosiak's contributions to Polish football, both at the club and international levels, have solidified his place as one of the top forwards of his generation. His commitment to the game, his work ethic, and his determination to succeed have made him a role model for aspiring footballers in Poland and beyond. As he continues to influence Polish football, his legacy as a dependable and powerful striker endures. Early life and beginnings. Jacek Bąk was born on January 5, 1974, in Tarnów, Poland, a city known for its historical significance and cultural richness. Growing up in a working-class family, Bąk's passion for football was nurtured early on. He began playing the sport at a young age, and his natural talent soon became evident. Bąk was a gifted defender, and it didn't take long before local clubs began to take notice of his skills. Bąk's journey into professional football began at Unia Tarnów, a local club where he spent his early years learning the fundamentals of the game. His performances at the youth level caught the eye of scouts, and in his mid-teens, he moved to Wisła Kraków, one of Poland's most prominent football clubs. This move marked a significant step in his career and was the start of his rise through the ranks of Polish football. Rise to prominence at Wisła Kraków. At Wisła Kraków, Bąk's talent began to shine through. He started as a youth player and quickly progressed through the ranks due to his technical skill, strong defensive abilities, and leadership on the field. His versatility as a center-back or defensive midfielder allowed him to be utilized in various roles across the team. Bąk's toughness, aerial ability, and tactical awareness made him a valuable asset for the club, and he soon became a regular fixture in the first-team lineup. Bąk's early career at Wisła Kraków was marked by impressive performances in domestic competitions, where he helped the club secure Ekstraklasa titles and Polish Cup victories. His excellent positioning and ability to read the game made him one of the best defenders in the league, and he earned widespread recognition as a top talent. His defensive attributes were complemented by his physicality, which allowed him to dominate in one-on-one situations, as well as his ability to contribute in set-piece situations, often being a threat in the air during corners and free kicks. During his time at Wisła Kraków, Bąk developed a reputation for being a strong and dependable defender. His leadership qualities were quickly recognized by his teammates and coaches, and he was often called upon to be a key figure in both defense and organizing the team's structure. Bąk was crucial in the team's successes, which included multiple league titles and consistent performances in European competitions. Moved to France. As Monaco. In 1998, Bąk made a significant move in his career by transferring to AS Monaco, one of the most prestigious clubs in France's Ligue 1. This move marked a new chapter in Bonk's career as he transitioned to a more competitive league and had the chance to play on the international stage. The French league was one of the top competitions in Europe at the time, and joining AS Monaco was a big opportunity for the young defender. Bonk's arrival at Monaco was met with high expectations. The club was known for its strong defensive unit and tactical discipline, which made it an ideal environment for Bonk to continue his development. He adapted quickly to the fast-paced nature of French football, where his strength and aerial prowess were well suited to the style of play. His ability to read the game and make important interceptions made him an essential part of Monaco's defensive line. At AS Monaco, Bonk played alongside some of the top players in Europe, and his experience at the club allowed him to improve his tactical understanding of the game. Over the course of his tenure at the club, Bonk became a mainstay in the defense, and his solid performances were integral to Monaco's competitiveness in both domestic and international competitions. Return to Poland and domestic success. After a few years in France, Bonk returned to Poland in 2002 to join Legia Warsaw, one of the most prominent clubs in the country. His move back to Poland was a significant one, as Legia Warsaw was a dominant force in Polish football and had a strong presence in European competitions. Bonk's experience abroad, combined with his leadership and defensive ability, made him an invaluable asset to the team. At Legia Warsaw, Bonk played a crucial role in the team's successes. He was not only a stalwart in defense but also a key figure in the leadership group. His ability to organize the backline, win aerial duels, and maintain discipline made him one of the most respected defenders in Polish football. Under his guidance, Legia Warsaw enjoyed success both domestically and internationally, regularly competing in European club competitions such as the UEFA Cup and the Champions League. During his time at Legia Warsaw, Bonk helped the club secure multiple Ekstraklasa titles and Polish Cup victories. His contributions were pivotal in the team's successes, and he earned recognition for his excellent defensive performances in both domestic and international competitions. International career with Poland. Bonk's exceptional performances at the club level caught the attention of the Polish national team, and he earned his first call-up in 1997. He quickly became a key figure in the national team's defense and played an essential role in Poland's qualification campaigns for major tournaments such as the 2002 FIFA World Cup and UEFA Euro 2004. Bonk made his debut for Poland in 1997, and he soon established himself as one of the country's best central defenders. Known for his toughness, leadership, and aerial dominance, he became a fixture in the national team's lineup. Throughout his international career, Bonk was known for his no-nonsense approach to defending and his ability to remain calm under pressure. His experience on the international stage was invaluable for the Polish national team. Bonk represented Poland in multiple international competitions, including the 2002 FIFA World Cup, where he played an important role in the team's defensive unit. While Poland was eliminated in the group stage, Bonk's performances were solid, and he gained further recognition for his ability to compete at the highest level. He also played a crucial part in Poland's campaign for UEFA Euro 2004, where the team reached the quarter-finals. Bonk's experience and leadership were vital as the Polish defense held firm against some of Europe's top teams. Bonk continued to be a mainstay in the Polish national team through the years, earning a total of 96 caps and scoring 5 goals for his country. His international career was marked by his consistent performances and his role as a key figure in Poland's defensive setup. Later years and retirement. After leaving Legia Warsaw in 2006, Bonk had stints with Al Ittihad in Saudi Arabia and Krylia Sovetov in Russia, where he continued to showcase his defensive expertise. His time abroad in these countries allowed him to continue playing at a high level, but his playing time gradually decreased as he entered the later stages of his career. Bonk officially retired from professional football in 2012, ending a career that spanned over 15 years and included significant achievements both at the club and international level. Upon retiring, Bonk transitioned into coaching, where he used his wealth of experience to help develop the next generation of defenders in Poland. His leadership and tactical understanding of the game made him an ideal mentor for young footballers. Coaching and post-retirement career. Since retiring, Jacek Bonk has remained involved in Polish football, particularly in coaching and mentoring roles. He has worked with youth teams, sharing his extensive knowledge of the game with the next generation of footballers. His insights into the defensive aspects of the game, combined with his leadership experience, make him an invaluable asset in any coaching setup. Bąk has also occasionally worked as a football pundit and commentator, offering his expert analysis of Polish football and international competitions. His deep understanding of the game, coupled with his experience at the highest level, has made him a respected figure in Polish football media. Early life and background. Seweryn Gunkarczyk was born on December 28, 1983, in Kraków, Poland. Growing up in the historic city of Kraków, Gunkarczyk developed a love for football from a very young age. His early exposure to sports, particularly football, came from his family, who supported his passion. The city of Kraków, known for its rich history and vibrant sporting culture, played a significant role in nurturing young talents, and Gunkarczyk was no exception. His natural athleticism, combined with a strong work ethic, made him stand out as a promising footballer in his youth. From the beginning, Gunkarczyk showed great potential. His football journey began in the youth teams of local clubs before he was spotted by scouts from the more prestigious youth academies in Poland. One of the key turning points in his career came when he joined the youth academy of Wisła Kraków, one of the country's most successful football clubs. This was where Gunkarczyk's talent truly began to flourish, and his journey toward professional football took shape. Early development at Wisła Kraków. Seweryn Gunkarczyk joined the Wisła Kraków Youth Academy at a young age, where he quickly developed into one of the most promising talents at the club. His technical skills, vision on the field, and ability to read the game were immediately apparent. His versatility allowed him to play across different positions, though it was clear that his future lay in defense, particularly as a left back, where he combined both defensive strength and attacking support. Gunkarczyk's work ethic and commitment to improving his craft earned him the respect of coaches and teammates alike. During his time in the academy, Gunkarczyk rose through the ranks, demonstrating his readiness to take on challenges at higher levels. His performances at the youth level were marked by consistent excellence, and by the early 2000s, he had made a strong case for being included in the senior team. His technical ability, strong tackling, and impressive pace made him an asset to any team, and his defensive intelligence stood out in training sessions and competitive matches. It was no surprise when Gunkarczyk was promoted to the senior squad in 2002, at the age of 18. Professional career at Wisła Kraków. Gunkarczyk made his professional debut for Wisła Kraków in 2002, marking the beginning of his successful career in the Polish Ekstraklasa. His debut came at a time when Wisła Kraków was one of the strongest teams in Poland, and the competition for places in the first team was fierce. Despite being a young player, Gunkarczyk quickly earned a starting role in the team due to his defensive solidity and impressive performances on the field. At Wisła Kraków, Gunkarczyk became known for his consistency, composure under pressure, and his ability to contribute both defensively and offensively. As a left back, he was expected to provide width and support in attack, and he did so with great success. Gunkarczyk's overlapping runs and his ability to cross the ball accurately into the box made him a threat going forward, while his defensive capabilities ensured that he was a reliable presence at the back. His performances helped Wisła Kraków maintain their position as one of the top clubs in Poland, and he quickly became an integral part of the team. During his time at Wisła Kraków, Gunkarczyk won several Ekstraklasa titles, Polish domestic championships, and Polish cups, cementing his reputation as one of the top defenders in the country. His ability to perform in high-pressure matches, coupled with his professionalism and dedication to the team, made him a fan favorite. Gunkarczyk's success at Wisła Kraków established him as one of the best left-backs in Poland, and his rise in the Polish football scene was well documented. Move to Russia and international career. In 2007, after several successful seasons with Wisła Kraków, Seweryn Gunkarczyk made the decision to move abroad and continue his career in Russia. He signed with FC Shenyang Dongjin, a team in the Russian Premier League, seeking new challenges and the opportunity to test himself in one of Europe's more competitive leagues. His move to Russia was a significant step, and it represented the first major foreign club in his career. In Russia, Gunkarczyk continued to showcase his skills as a left back. The competition in the Russian Premier League was intense, but Gunkarczyk's experience in Poland helped him adapt quickly. He remained a consistent performer and made significant contributions to his team's defensive efforts. His time in Russia gave him the opportunity to face top international players, which further honed his abilities as a defender. His physicality, aerial strength, and versatility made him a key asset to his team. And his ability to defend against world-class attackers helped him earn a reputation as a reliable and tough defender. Gonczarczyk's time in Russia was also notable for his international career with the Polish national team. Having earned several call-ups during his time at Wisła Kraków, Gonczarczyk was named to the national team squad for the 2006 FIFA World Cup in Germany. His involvement in Poland's World Cup campaign was significant, though he did not play a major role on the field. Regardless, his inclusion in such a prestigious tournament was a testament to his abilities as a footballer. Gonczarczyk continued to represent Poland in various international competitions, including UEFA Euro 2008. He became a key member of the squad, known for his reliability and his disciplined defensive work. His international career continued for several years, though his appearances for Poland became less frequent as new players emerged in his position. Return to Poland and later career. After a few years playing in Russia, Sylweron Gonczarczyk returned to Poland in 2011, rejoining Wisła Kraków for a second stint. His return was warmly welcomed by the fans and the club, and he quickly resumed his role as a starter in the team's defense. By now, Gonczarczyk had gained more experience playing in top leagues abroad, and his maturity as a player made him an even more valuable asset to Wisła Kraków. He continued to contribute both defensively and offensively, providing an experienced presence at the back and contributing to the team's success. During this period, Gonczarczyk's leadership qualities became even more apparent. He was not only a physical presence on the pitch but also a mentor to younger players coming through the ranks. His communication skills and ability to organize the defense were invaluable to the team. And he played an important role in Wisła Krakow's continued dominance in Polish football. Gonczarczyk's second spell at Wisła Kraków proved successful, as the team continued to win domestic trophies and remain one of the top clubs in Poland. His commitment to the club, combined with his experience and consistent performances, solidified his place as one of the most respected defenders in Polish football. In 2014, Gonczarczyk decided to end his playing career at Wisła Kraków. He had achieved everything he set out to do in the Polish top division, and his decision to retire was one based on family considerations and a desire to focus on life after football. His legacy at Wisła Kraków was firmly established, and he left the club as one of its key players of the era. Post-retirement life and legacy. After retiring from football, Sylweron Gonczarczyk transitioned into various roles within the footballing community. He worked on coaching and mentoring younger players, sharing his wealth of knowledge with the next generation of Polish footballers. He also became involved in football administration, taking on roles that allowed him to continue contributing to the development of the sport in Poland. Gonczarczyk's legacy as one of Poland's top left-backs is firmly cemented. His career, which spanned top clubs in Poland and Russia, left a lasting impact on both domestic and international football. His leadership, tactical awareness, and consistency made him a respected figure among teammates, coaches, and fans alike. In summary, Sylweron Gonczarczyk's football career is a testament to hard work, professionalism, and dedication. His time at Wisła Kraków, along with his international appearances for Poland, cemented his status as one of Poland's top defenders. His contributions to Polish football, both at the club and national levels, have left an enduring legacy, and his story continues to inspire young players across the country. Early life and beginnings. Timo Hildebrand was born on April 5, 1979, in Mannheim, Germany, into a family with a strong sporting background. His father, a former footballer, played a significant role in introducing Timo to the sport at a young age. Hildebrand developed a passion for football early on, showing a natural aptitude for the game, especially as a goalkeeper. Growing up in Mannheim, he began his football journey at the youth level, where his talent quickly became evident. Hildebrand joined the youth team of SV Waldhof Mannheim, a local club that provided him with the foundation for his future career. During his time at the youth academy, he gained valuable experience, learning the fundamentals of goalkeeping and the responsibilities that come with guarding the goal. His talent did not go unnoticed, and at the age of 17, he was promoted to the senior team, marking the beginning of his professional career. Early professional career, SV Waldhof Mannheim. Hildebrand's professional debut came at SV Waldhof Mannheim in 1996, when he was just 17 years old. His time at Waldhof Mannheim, which played in the second tier of German football, was crucial for his development. The club allowed him to gain valuable first-team experience, which would later be essential for his growth as a goalkeeper. During his stint with SV Waldhof Mannheim, Hildebrand's impressive performances in the second division earned him recognition, and soon, his abilities caught the eye of several clubs in the Bundesliga. The young goalkeeper showed great composure, shot-stopping ability, and leadership in the penalty area. These early years laid the groundwork for what would become a remarkable career at the highest level of German football. Move to VfB Stuttgart. In 2000, after several successful seasons with SV Waldhof Mannheim, Timo Hildebrand made a significant career move to VfB Stuttgart, one of Germany's most prestigious football clubs. The transfer marked the beginning of a long and fruitful career in the Bundesliga. Hildebrand initially joined Stuttgart as a backup goalkeeper, but it did not take long for him to prove his worth. In 2001, Hildebrand became the first-choice goalkeeper for Stuttgart, taking over from veteran keeper Andreas Hinkel. He quickly established himself as one of the Bundesliga's best shot-stoppers, and his performances were a key factor in Stuttgart's successes during his time at the club. Known for his incredible reflexes, shot-blocking abilities, and commanding presence in goal, Hildebrand became a fan favorite. His ability to read the game, coupled with his athleticism, made him an invaluable asset to Stuttgart's defense. In 2003, Hildebrand's consistency paid off when he helped Stuttgart secure fourth place in the Bundesliga, ensuring the club's qualification for European competition. His form in the league, as well as his ability to perform in crucial moments, caught the attention of larger clubs in Europe, and it became clear that his future lay at an even higher level. Rise to prominence. International recognition. Timo Hildebrand's rise to prominence continued in the early 2000s, and in 2004, his outstanding performances at VfB Stuttgart earned him a call-up to the German national team. Although Germany had a rich history of world-class goalkeepers, Hildebrand was seen as the next in line to take over the role for his country. His international debut came in a friendly against Belgium in 2004, where he impressed with his shot-stopping and handling. Despite stiff competition from established goalkeepers like Oliver Kahn and Jens Lehmann, Hildebrand's performances ensured that he was included in Germany's squad for the 2006 FIFA World Cup. Although he didn't play a major role in the tournament, Hildebrand's inclusion in the squad was a testament to his growing reputation as one of Germany's top goalkeepers. He played a more prominent role in Germany's campaign in the 2006 World Cup, earning valuable experience and becoming a key member of the squad as the team progressed to the semi-finals. While Hildebrand didn't have many opportunities to start, his involvement in the World Cup helped further cement his status as one of the Bundesliga's most reliable goalkeepers. Move to Valencia and international stage. In 2007, Timo Hildebrand made a high-profile move to Valencia CF, a club in Spain's La Liga. The transfer was a major step in Hildebrand's career, as it represented his ambition to test himself at the highest level of European club football. At Valencia, Hildebrand joined a team that was consistently competing in European competitions and vying for titles domestically. Hildebrand's first season at Valencia was one of mixed fortunes. He faced stiff competition for the #1 goalkeeper spot, as the club had other high-caliber keepers like Santiago Cañizares. However, Hildebrand's performances earned him a regular place in the team, and he became an important figure in Valencia's defensive setup. His ability to make crucial saves in tight matches and his leadership on the field were praised by teammates and coaches alike. Despite a promising start, Hildebrand's time at Valencia was marred by inconsistent performances, which led to a loss of his starting position. After a few years with the club, Hildebrand struggled to regain his place in the lineup, and in 2010, he was eventually loaned out to Eintracht Frankfurt in the Bundesliga. This was a temporary move, and while Hildebrand performed well during his time at Frankfurt, his career at Valencia came to a close in 2011. Return to the Bundesliga. After his stint at Valencia, Hildebrand returned to Germany in 2011, joining Hoffenheim, a team known for its emphasis on youth development and attacking football. His return to the Bundesliga was seen as an opportunity to revitalize his career in familiar surroundings. At Hoffenheim, Hildebrand played a more prominent role, initially as a first-choice goalkeeper. He brought valuable experience to the squad, and although Hoffenheim had a mix of young talents and established players, Hildebrand's leadership in the dressing room proved to be crucial. During his time at Hoffenheim, Hildebrand continued to impress with his reflexes and his ability to command the area. But his time with the club was not without challenges. The team struggled in the Bundesliga, and Hildebrand's role was sometimes compromised by tactical changes and management decisions. Nevertheless, his return to Germany allowed him to prove that he still had the skill and mentality to perform at the top level. Later years and retirement. As the years went on, Hildebrand's career began to wind down. After his time at Hoffenheim, he played for FC Schalke 04, VfB Stuttgart, again, and even had short stints at FC Basel and Eintracht Frankfurt before announcing his retirement from professional football in 2017. Hildebrand's decision to retire came after a career filled with triumphs and setbacks, but one that had seen him play at the highest levels of both domestic and international football. While his time in Spain and later Bundesliga years may not have been as illustrious as his time with Stuttgart, his legacy as one of the most respected goalkeepers of his generation remains intact.